Hello everyone, welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle reaction video in which I react to the 11th anniversary campaign part 2 announcement broadcast where Dokkan Battle goes over the latest information for the part 2 of the 11th anniversary. But before I get into all of the exciting information, consider liking if you enjoy the channel and consider subscribing as well if you have not done so already. But with that all out of the way, let's get into the information. First off, we have the limited time attempts event. Soaring Spirit clash between rivals. Get EX skill orbs for Goku family or Vegeta family. Okay, next up, challenge event. The Invincible Guardian stage 4 added. Recruiting the Tamagamis to the team now is available for Dokkan Awakening. After Dokkan Awakening, all three of them get EX super attacks. I actually saw this accidentally, quote unquote, teased in an advertisement. So yes, of course. Why leave out the EX super attacks from them? Of course. They're all three getting the brand new mechanic introduced with the 11th anniversary Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta. There's two difficulties to the new stage as well, which you can get both from the Awakening medals. You can get Awakening medals from both of those difficulties as well. There will be a banner scheduled to start tomorrow that features only characters that belong to Goku's family or Vegeta's family. This will allow you to do a multi-summon that allows you to recruit 10 characters with just 30 Dragon Stones. Would I recommend this? Probably not. There's not really anyone too crazy insane necessary, although I will say 8th Anniversary Part 2 LRs, Goku and Gohan, absolutely insane. Very good pickups. Of course, there's the Super Easy A Trunks, as well as the 10th Anniversary Gohan and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolution Vegeta, which will become ironic later on in this video for freaking sure. But with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the promotional video for the Part 2 characters for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, I will say, even though this is not a reaction to the video live, I did watch it live, and of course, I, as well as a lot of other people, were pre-told that this is Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, along with Ultra Instinct Sign Goku and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolution Vegeta. These are hype picks, though. These are. I would have just been even more crazy jumping out my seats if I didn't know what this is for sure. But then bringing back the reversible exchange mechanic is very amazing. The artworks are absolutely fantastic. Let's go. Those animations look nasty. They really are going for a different kind of style here with these animations. They're going for, and just look at that. Hold on. I gotta go back right now and just go ahead and point that out, y'all. I just gotta go ahead and point that out. Look at that. And not only that, right? We have the poses for the 4th anniversary Goku and Vegeta as well, so that's absolutely amazing to see reference in the animations as well. We will go ahead and have that. That's very awesome, very nice. But of course, from Dragon Ball Super, we have Ultra Instinct Goku, Sign, and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Also, very peak. Of course, they're from the pinnacle of their series as well, with Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta being the pinnacle of Daima. Of course, the pinnacle of GT is Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, and of course, the pinnacle of Dragon Ball Super, as of right now, is Ultra Instinct and Evolution. You my way! Oh, they have absolute nasty aura over here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And of course, the Ultimate Tag Teams are here, showing off the 10th anniversary mechanic of the reversible exchange. Absolutely crazy. I love it. I love it. I love that they're putting the reversible exchange mechanic, although I do think reversible exchange and by extension the EX super attack mechanic are just recycled of old mechanics. I do think they're doing a better job of using them than the old mechanics of duo and the chance to get a different super attack animation respectively, so I definitely think that's absolutely amazing. But as well, for the final little bit of information after they go ahead and goof around and showcase that, of course, there will be a live broadcast for more details. Your princess is in another castle, like they say on Mario, for sure. Right there is going to be the broadcast where we actually get the information on the characters, although they do show the animations for the EX super attack, and oh my gosh, so they look in, yes, these have EX super attacks, and yes, they look they look nuts. They genuinely look nuts. Like, what is the freaking rotoscoping on that? Oh my gosh! This is just some, like, One Piece level of animations, and I say that just because of how, fluid, like, it's almost, like, free-flowing. The character is almost turning into straight-up liquid, and I love it. They animated him very, very differently to how you would typically have a character animated, and I really appreciate that. I genuinely enjoy that is the case. That is very, very, very exciting. Now, I want to go ahead and see, are they Goku and Vegeta, or... Okay, it starts off as a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. I think that's what it's going to start off as. Yes. That's what it looks like. It's just starting Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. It's just starting Goku Ultra Instinct. Okay. But we'll see that details all of them later on further information for them. But their artworks look absolutely nasty. But let's go ahead and get into the EX Super Attack for Goku as well. It's nasty. It's crazy. It might be one of the best animations in the game. Unpolished Instinct Flash. Hold on. We gotta go back. We gotta pause again. I know we're gonna pause several more times. That frame goes ridiculously hard. That super sharp Goku. And look at that. UI right here. You already know what you're about to get into. That animation's crazy. But look at this. This is probably one of the craziest impact frames they've ever done for a unit ever. This is like the craziest, nastiest thing they've done for a Dokkan unit. That's insane. First you got Tien, Krillin, Master Roshi, Piccolo. Go ahead and have 18, 17, Gohan. Then you have Vegeta and Frieza right there. Nasty work on those impact frames. Nasty work. That is a One Piece level of impact frames. And I'm genuinely saying that as a compliment, right? Because One Piece has those kind of impact frames where they put a lot of hidden Easter eggs in there, a couple of frames. So that's absolutely nasty work, but that is all the information they have to show off on the 11th Anniversary Part 2 live stream. Wasn't too long, wasn't too much to showcase. That's about it. The animations are good, all that kind of stuff is great, but I don't want to make this too long of a video since there's not really much to cover, since, you know, it really is just a lot of fluff on the stream, and we go ahead and have a lot of fluff on the other stream too, but actually a lot more information to go over and cover down and break down because we're close to it. This is really just a teaser video to tease you. I mean, I feel like it's supposed to mitigate, like, leaks, right? But, 10th Anniversary Part 2 was leaked to be Super Gogeta. 11th Anniversary Part 2, we knew this way ahead of time, actually. So, it's like, although, do we really know? Like, you know, it's leakers. Like, sometimes it's like, do we trust the validity? And it's like, oh, it's actually true, okay. But with that being said, this is still amazing, though. I don't think it being revealed by spoilers makes that big of a difference. They look really good. It's definitely a fresh coat of paint on these characters. I think they're absolutely fantastic. But with that being said, let me know what y'all think. I know for freaking sure from based on what I saw, it's definitely going to have some mixed reactions from people in the community as well. Even though these are very, very objectively hype picks, I think it's going to have some crazy, crazy, crazy reactions going on in the community for sure. But let me know what y'all think about these characters. I think they're both objectively very, very good choices for the anniversary, of course, because it's the pinnacle of Dragon Ball GT, pinnacle of Dragon Ball Super, yeah, pinnacle of Dragon Ball Daima. Of course, we're going to have a part EX going to have something crazy as well, because they started the trend of having the part EX having a unit. I think having just 1-2 main parts of the anniversary, the 1-2 punch, is definitely going to be very, very, very great. Of course, the 8th anniversary LRs for part 1 are slated up to EZA, and of course they're relating to part 1 and part 2, with part 2 having Super Saiyan 4s, and you know, part 1 having Super Saiyan 4 as well, but Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, so that's complement the EZAs as well. Of course, Giant Ape Power is gonna feast. Like, Giant Ape Power almost didn't need the buffs. Like, it's just super nasty of a team for sure, right? Universe Survival Saga, although it's been buffed to hog heaven, I still think that it did need, I don't want to say it needed the buffs, but it could use the buffs. Like, the team is not in a good place as you would think it would be, even with all these recent boom, 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 boom USS spam until people low-key got tired of it, to be honest with you. Because some of the recent characters for USS felt like they really were holding back for them. But for sure, I think this definitely is all out for the 11th anniversary. I think this is going to be one of those very fantastic celebrations I would look back to for sure. So with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle teaser video. And until next time, bye!